was creepy. I've got a device right here and one right over there at the top of the stairs. Whoa. What was that?
Dude, the music box is going off up there. What the hell?
Can you step back? What did that say?
I don't know. It was as I was shutting it off.
We'll have to go back and listen to that. That was creepy.
Yeah. Campbell, Ohio, a small town on the outskirts of Youngstown, today sits quietly along the Mahoning River. Within its quiet streets lies history that's been lost to time. A century ago, Campbell was the home of Youngstown Sheet and Tube, the fifth largest steelmaker in the United States. And most of its residents were the hardworking people who made it all possible. Unfortunately, many of them were subjected to unsafe work conditions, accidents, and even deaths within the mills. But they took a stand in 1916. A workplace strike led to rioting. The town's main business district was burned to the ground, and the National Guard was called in to calm the violence. But it sparked change. Not only were the working conditions made safer, but in 1918, the Youngstown Sheet and Tube started construction on an entire neighborhood of company houses, built specifically for the employees of the steel mills and their families to call home. And for almost 60 years, this community thrived. But on September 19th, 1977, that all changed.
It's hard to believe this is happening. After working here for so many years, it's hard to believe that we're put out on the street and don't know what we're going to do.
5,000 steel workers, many of them skilled veterans of 20 to 30 years, lost their jobs. In Youngstown and nearby Campbell, they have a name for the day disaster struck. They call it Black Monday.
Many of the families moved away, and the company homes were abandoned, where they remain to this day. And these were all built around the same era of like 1910 or something like that, right?
I think it was, if I'm almost sure, it was 1916 to 1918.
Gotcha.
1918 was when when these places opened up.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, you walk into these houses, and like we were talking about when we pulled up, I mean, you walk in here and it's just like these structures are just like lost in time here.
Oh, they are. They are. A lot of them were, and a lot of them did a lot, and because of, a lot of it's starting to get back to nature.
Yeah. Look at that. You even have some old pictures of people that
Yes.
used to live here.
That's good.
And there were actual houses where people died?
Oh yeah, there are. Like I said, I'm not sure about where those ones were at.
Gotcha. As it would turn out, this very house was the home of two Polish immigrants, brothers who both worked at the steel mill. One day, one of the men came home from work to find his brother deceased, very close to where we're standing now. The exact cause of death is one of the many things that has been lost to history here in this town, but this is going to be the Preservation Society's historical museum. So apparently, multiple members have had paranormal experiences inside this house. And these would all have been homes where
Yes.
it was like company funded. You got a job
Yes.
with the company and you
Yes.
would.
Yeah, you got a job with the company. This pretty much came as like part of the deal.
Yeah.
I'm trying to remember back on how everything did. Because as far as I know, it was kind of built after they had a strike down at the steel mill.
Yeah.
And a bunch of crazy things happened down at that strike. So I guess it was part of the deal, part of like an agreement deal, I guess, with everybody. They built these up. to give people places to stay, immigrants to come in, they got a job, they have somewhere to work. So right down the hill was where the steel mills were.
Oh, okay. I mean, if you just look out there, you just look down the street and you have, houses lined up. And
Yeah.
now most of these are all abandoned, aren't they?
Most of them were abandoned, a lot of them were uninhabitable.
Yeah. All of these old company homes are currently registered as a National Historic Site, but they're in danger of having that designation removed. If that happens, they'll most likely be demolished.
Now these ones look to have basements.
They do look like they have basements.
Some of them do. Honestly, a lot of the places, like, they have basements, but not basement per se. Like, you actually have to come out of the house and go down into them.
Oh,
It's
okay.
almost like a storage area. Here we go. I think this one should be a good one.
John is a part of an organization called the Iron Soup Preservation Society, and their goal is to keep this neighborhood on the list of historic places and eventually repurpose these structures as modern homes.
You have this down here, like you said. Most of them, your shower was usually down here, like as usual. Shower, toilet and stuff down here also.
Yeah, I read that was one of the features.
Yeah. When you come to, it's one of them things when you came from the mill, you didn't want to come up and tear up the upstairs, so you would just come walking in here, take your stuff off, take a shower, and then go upstairs.
Right.
They had a lot of the same type, like, basements like that in Pittsburgh too.
Oh, okay.
When they would have it would just be like a toilet and a shower downstairs. Yeah, this one's burned up, so you just gotta be careful. I don't know how far we can get into here.
Okay.
Damn.
Wow.
Yeah.
Did this catch on fire before or after?
I'm not exactly sure when this caught on fire. The back isn't going to
Coming in.
This one.
Damn.
You can see we got a lot of stuff. Like, a lot of people just threw trash in here after it got burned down.
Do you know of anyone who's had paranormal experiences in these houses?
I know Tim has.
Okay.
So Tim said he has around his area and a lot of other, like, areas around here. And I think he said he's seen and heard a few things in some of the older especially the abandoned ones.
Right. Going inside each of these houses, it's hard not to be enamored with the history that's all around us. What now looks like empty ruins was once the lifeblood of this town. Decades of hard work, sweat, and tears. It's hard to believe that all of that changed in a single day.
I mean, they just go forever, because all of these are vacant this way too, aren't they? Like all the way down here?
Point, I know there's, like, this first chunk right there we can't go into.
Gotcha.
But anything over there we can. There's a few back down there we can.
It's darker in here.
Oh yeah, it's because everything's all boarded up and stuff.
Yeah.
The upstairs ain't so bad. It's pretty lit up.
Wow.
Yeah, just to see this place, it's just, you're just like, exactly, it's like, wow, just the old.
The lighting fixtures are incredible in here too. It's like chain link.
Yeah. Oh yeah. These are the old ones. Like I said, not too sure how old those are. I don't think they were from like the 20s, but maybe a little bit newer. It used to just be a little archway.
Oh, wow, that's cool.
The people can come in. Like, yeah, up until a couple of years ago, I think it was, like, yeah, this was all overgrown, and like Tim and the other guys he has working here, like, really busted their ass and got this to go to clear it all out.
Right.
Honestly, it's really cool looking.
It is.
Having access to so many of these houses, Dave and I will eventually have to split up to cover as many as we possibly can. If any of the residents of the Campbell Works community have stuck around, hopefully they'll come out and talk to us.
All right, so we are here in Campbell, Ohio, which we have found is actually a legitimate ghost town. There are still people that live in this area, but there's so many abandoned buildings. When they shut down the mill just down the street here in 1977, a lot of people were forced out of their homes. Now we're going to start the investigation by going into a building that is going to be the Preservation Society's museum. Inside this house behind me, apparently there were two brothers. They were immigrants from Poland, and the Preservation Society said that inside this house, one of the brothers was actually found dead. And some of the people that work with the society have actually thought that they've experienced unusual and strange things, paranormal activity. inside this house. So we're gonna go in and see what we can get. Right, Dave?
Yes, we are.
Ready to head inside?
Yes.
Let's do it.
Camera.
Turn my light off.
Whoa.
Dude, the music box is going off up there. What the hell?
Help. Hello?
What?
Thank you for playing with that music. My name is Ryan and this is Dave.
What?
We've traveled a long way to see you. Can you step away from that just for a moment? Thank you. Cat. God. It scared the hell out of me. You can come down here. Are you one of the brothers? What was that? Are you one of the brothers? What was that? What was that? Whoa.
Cześć, przychodzimy w pokoju.
I'm coming up the stairs.
Czy możesz odpalić czerwone światło i czy możesz odpalić czerwone światło? Czy możesz odejść? Czy możesz odejść?
We're back. We're back. If there's anyone here with us that used to live in this house or... What was that? And that was behind me. We've got a lot of lights set up around here, and if you walk up to them and touch them, they'll go off. They'll light up, they'll make noise. Is that your stomach? And upstairs, we still have a box that if you walk in front of it, it'll light up and make music. It's a lot of fun. We heard there were two brothers that lived here. And that one of the brothers may have passed away right over here in front of the door. Is this true? We know this is your home and we don't want to intrude, but a lot of different houses around here that are now empty.
What's that? Was that you?
There's no electricity in here.
No. Did you enjoy your job working at the mill?
I don't know, is it upstairs?
You want to go look?
Yeah, let me move this over here.
Since we already have a camera up here, I'm going to move this over to where it can get this equipment. We're getting ready to come upstairs. If you don't want us to, can you make that music box go off? What is that?
We're coming up. Who's making noise up here?
Did you just hear somebody whistle? I didn't hear anything.
Who's making noise up here?
Did you just hear somebody whistle?
I didn't hear anything.
Did you just hear somebody whistle?
I didn't hear anything.
You have your ghost tube? Yeah, it might be worth trying.
While we're hearing these strange sounds, we decide to experiment with a new program designed by our friends Jared and Amy from the channel Amy's Crypt. It's called Ghost Tube Vox. It's essentially a ghost box within a program that can filter out the channel sweep, add reverb, distortion, and echo, much like the pedal box or portal we've used on past investigations, which can cost thousands of dollars to build. The question is, can we receive relevant responses through this program? There's only one way to find out.
What is that? I hear the helicopter, but there was like a dragging sound. Guys, these places are made out of solid concrete. What? Did it say they're people?
Whose people? Use this box. Can you tell us what happened downstairs?
Did it say he laid there?
I don't know. Could you please repeat yourself? What was it that you just said?
Ooh.
Yup. So,
Sounded like it said, who is it?
yeah. Where do you want us to go? Which room do you want us to go into? Can you tell us? Right or left? Which room should we go into?
We know we're strangers, but you can come out and talk to us.
What?
That was creepy.
I just saw a flash of light in here.
In here?
I don't know where it came from, but I saw a flash of light from this top corner of the room. What did you think?
Wait! Did your stomach just make a noise? I heard like a moaning sound.
What did you think that said?
I don't know. It kind of sounded like "there he is" or something like that.
There who is?
It's kind of weird that I moved and all those voices that I was hearing stopped.
I know. Were there two brothers that lived here in this apartment?
Weird, I stepped into that room and suddenly all the voices that we were hearing stopped.
That is weird. Now that we're back down here, can you make that music box go off again, like you were earlier? Just step in front of it. Dude, I just heard something behind me.
You know, something upstairs and behind you.
Yeah.
Can you tell me what you do for a living? Where do you work?
Is that thing still on?
Yeah, still on. Hasn't said a word ever since that creepy ass voice that came through.
Yeah,
It has lifted though. It feels a lot lighter in here.
it does. Other than that, it felt like someone was standing behind me
Yeah.
at the top of the stairs there, but other than that. Are we in your home? Yeah.
Do you want us to leave? Because all you have to do is tell us that you want us out and we'll leave. Set off one of the devices. And we'll know that you want us to go. And we'll leave immediately, we promise. We'll gather up our stuff and we'll go.
Did I say get out? It was like real low.
It's a really low man's voice. You want us to leave?
Same voice.
Same voice. Please, we want to respect your wishes, but we don't want to mishear you. Can you be as clear as you possibly can? One more time for us, please.
Get out. There it is. All right.
All right, we'll pack up and we'll go. We're gonna go. We got some more houses to visit. But thank you for talking to us, and thank you for letting us hear your voice.
What did that say?
I don't know. It was as I was shutting it off.
We'll have to go back and listen to that. That was creepy.
Yeah.
What did that say?
I don't know. It was as I was shutting it off.
We'll have to go back and listen to that. That was creepy.
Yeah. All right, Dave, so we are getting ready to split up. We're here in Campbell, Ohio, which is quite literally an old iron workers ghost town. We have so many abandoned structures around us. We have access to probably about 4 or 5 of them on this street.
So I think I will take this one right here.
Okay.
And you could, if you want to take one of the farther ones down there.
Yeah, absolutely. Let's do that.
All right. All right, guys. I'm going to be going into these here. And Ryan is on up that way.
Dave's all the way over there.
Let's go in here and see what we can get. Let's go in here and see what we can get. Whoa.
Hello?
That is so weird.
Hello? Are you standing over there by the kitchen?
It's just me and this entire little house right here. Ryan and I have split up. I'm in this apartment here by myself, and he is a couple buildings down. All of these places on this side are abandoned. All right. Me? I'm going to the basement. If there are any spirits in here with me, my name is Dave, and I would love for you to come out and speak with me. Could you do that? There's a little orange light right here in the windowsill, and if you try and communicate to that, I'll be able to hear you later. So would you please tell me your name? If there's anyone down here with me, up above my head. Did you hear that? What was that? Dude. Something just slammed upstairs. Hello? Hello? That sounded like it was inside the house. Did you hear that? What was that? What was that? Is there someone up there? In the kitchen? If you're upstairs in the kitchen, can you walk from the front door to the basement door? There's also a red light on the counter. If you walk up and touch that red light, it'll light up and make a noise. There's a little plastic ball right over there on the steps. If you try to move that, I'll know that you're here. Could you do that for me? I would love to know whether or not you're here with me. Can you speak through this right here? I'd love to be able to tell everyone that you're able to use this to speak. Hello? Is there someone near that red light downstairs? Thank you. Can you step back? Thank you. I'm going to be coming upstairs. Is that okay? Oh, wow. I just got an overwhelming sense of women's perfume. right here. Hello? Oh, wow. That is very strange. That was very strong.
Do you like that toy? You do, don't you? Can you step back again for me, please, away from the light? Can you come over here to the stairs, please? Follow my voice.
I can smell perfume. Is that your perfume? It's very strong. Could you please push that little ball down the steps? I won't be mad. Could you just give it a little push? If there's anybody here with me.
Can you touch the red light for me again, please? It stopped.
Are you here with me? I really, really, really want to speak with you. I'm still getting a very, very strong scent of perfume right here.
When I walked over here, you seemed to step away from that. It's like that stopped going off all of a sudden. Can you stand in front of this chair? Did you leave? If you left, I'm going to go on to the next house.
And I do want to thank you for all of your hard work. Basically help building the country. By fabricating steel. It definitely doesn't go unnoticed. I would just like to say that if you're still here, your hard work does not go unnoticed. So I would love for you, if you could, to push that ball down the stairs for me. Should be nice and easy for you to just push right down the stairs. Temperature change there.
You know, Tim and John and the rest of the Preservation Society, they want to make sure these homes don't get torn down. That's their goal. That may mean that other people are going to have to move in here once the units are fixed up. Can you do that? Can you stay with other people living here? Do you think you would be okay with that?
All right, guys, so I'm going to go ahead and move on to the next house. I don't believe I got very much in here as far as response-wise, but I did get a very, very strong smell of women's perfume up on the second floor. So let's go to one of the other ones and let's see what we can get there. On the far right there, that one's giving me some vibes. Let's go try this one. I would really appreciate it if there are any spirits in here with me, if you wouldn't mind coming in and talking to me. I would love to talk to you. I've got a device right here and one right over there at the top of the stairs. Whoa. Yeah, that's the one I'm talking about right there. You like that? Do you like that bright light?
We were over in one of the houses about a block and a half, 2 blocks from here. It's the house that they're turning into a museum. And while we were in there, someone's voice came through this box that I'm holding in my left hand.
What? That was creepy.
And that was the last time anyone ever spoke through it. Why is that?
Would you like me to go downstairs? If you would like me to go downstairs, can you light that ball up? And I'm not trying to make you perform or anything. I'm just wanting to communicate with you and see if you're here, if you want to talk to me. This is your house, not mine. Not had anything come through. So I'm gonna head back downstairs. Let's see if maybe something will come through down there, but if not, it might be time to move to another house or maybe meet up with Dave and see where we want to go from here because our time here is starting to run low. All right, guys, let's go meet back up with Ryan. And let's hope that he had something happen as well. I do see his camera out there, so he is waiting for me to come out. And there he is.
There he is.
It's just such a maze. I mean, unfortunately, we do have to go. We're on a limited time schedule while we're here. We could stay here and just go from house to house all night long.
We could. Not to mention it's 20 degrees outside.
Yes.
So.
Yeah, my fingers are about ready to fall off. I think they're turning purple. So, but we wanted to wish everyone that's watching, we wanted to wish you all a very happy holidays, happy New Year, Merry Christmas, happy Hanukkah, whatever you celebrate. We hope that you have an amazing time with family and friends. And remember, it's the most important thing to love and be loved and to spend time with your friends and family. So we will see you in the year 2022 on our paranormal quest.